1. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Attitude shapes everything. It is the lens through which we view challenges and the foundation on which we build our character. When our attitude is weak, filled with doubt, fear, or negativity, our character begins to crumble. We compromise, we give up too easily, and we let circumstances control us. But when our attitude is strong, rooted in resilience, optimism, and determination, our character becomes unshakable. A strong attitude does not mean ignoring difficulties, it means facing them with courage and discipline. Character is not built in moments of comfort, but in times of struggle. The way we think, the way we react, the way we choose to see the world, all of this shapes who we are. If our attitude is weak, life will break us. But if our attitude is strong, nothing can destroy us. Einstein reminds us that character is not something we are born with, it is something we create every day through the strength of our attitude. 2. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. Peace is not the absence of war, it is the presence of harmony. Many have tried to enforce peace through power, weapons, or control, but forced peace never lasts. True peace grows only from understanding, when people listen, empathize, and seek to know one another beyond differences. Violence may silence voices, but it never heals hearts. Only understanding can build bridges where walls once stood. In families, in communities, and in nations, peace is born when we stop shouting and start listening, when we replace judgment with compassion. Force may win battles, but understanding wins trust. And trust is the soil where lasting peace grows. Einstein's words remind us that peace is not a matter of control, but of connection. If we wish for a peaceful world, we must begin by cultivating understanding in ourselves, seeking not only to be heard, but to hear. 3. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Curiosity is the true engine of discovery. Talent may give someone an advantage, but curiosity gives them direction and endless fuel. Einstein himself, one of the greatest minds in history, denied having special talent. He credited his success to a relentless desire to ask, explore, and understand. Passionate curiosity refuses to accept things at face value, it digs deeper, searches wider, and never stops learning. Talent can fade without practice, but curiosity grows stronger the more it is fed. It is the trait that turns ordinary people into extraordinary thinkers. Anyone can be curious, child or adult, expert or beginner. What matters is nurturing that curiosity, allowing it to lead you to new ideas and new perspectives. In truth, talent may open a door, but curiosity keeps you walking through it. To live with curiosity is to live with energy, purpose, and wonder. 4. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Complexity is easy, clarity is mastery. Many people hide behind complicated words, but true understanding shows itself in simplicity. If you cannot explain something in simple terms, it means your grasp of it is not yet complete. Teaching is often the greatest test of knowledge, because it forces us to organize our thoughts and strip them down to their essence. Einstein reminds us that the goal of knowledge is not to sound impressive, but to make truth accessible. When you can explain an idea to a child and have them understand, you know you have mastered it. Simplicity is not weakness, it is power. It requires deep insight to turn complexity into clarity. So next time you struggle to explain something, don't blame the listener, refine your understanding until the truth shines through simply and clearly. 5. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Success is often a race, who earns the most, who climbs the highest, who gains the loudest applause. But value is timeless. Success can be taken away, but value remains because it lives in the hearts of others. A successful person may be remembered for their achievements, but a person of value is remembered for their impact. Value means serving others, contributing to society, and making a difference beyond yourself. Ironically, those who focus on value often find success naturally follows. But chasing success without value leaves only emptiness. When you strive to be valuable, you build something bigger than yourself, a legacy. A teacher who inspires, a friend who supports, a leader who uplifts, these are people of value, and their worth outshines any title. Einstein calls us not to pursue the glitter of success, but the gold of value. 6. You never fail until you stop trying. Failure is not falling down, it is refusing to get back up. Every setback, every rejection, every mistake is part of the journey. You may stumble, but as long as you rise again, you are not defeated. The moment you stop trying, that is the moment failure becomes real. History is filled with people who were told no again and again, who failed countless times, but who ultimately succeeded because they never gave up. Persistence is more powerful than talent, more enduring than luck. Each attempt teaches you something new, each effort brings you closer to the goal. To stop trying is to abandon the chance of victory. Einstein's words remind us that as long as you keep moving, keep striving, keep believing, you are still on the path to success. The only true failure is surrender. 7. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Creativity is not just art, it is the playful side of intelligence. It is when knowledge dances, ideas combine, and imagination takes flight. Creativity is problem solving with joy, finding new ways where others see none. When intelligence is serious, it calculates, but when intelligence is playful, it creates. Some of humanity's greatest innovations were born from play, experiments, doodles, dreams that seemed silly at first but led to breakthroughs. Creativity thrives when we let go of fear, when we allow ourselves to explore without judgment. It is not limited to artists or inventors, every person can be creative, because every mind has the ability to wonder and to play. Einstein reminds us that intelligence does not need to be rigid, it can laugh, experiment, and enjoy the process. When intelligence has fun, the world changes. 8. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Authority can guide, but blind obedience can destroy. When we accept everything an authority says without question, we risk losing truth itself. Progress has always come from those who dared to question the established order, who refused to accept, "because I said so," as an answer. Blind belief closes the mind, silences curiosity, and imprisons truth. Respect authority, yes, but never surrender your reason, your conscience, your right to ask. Truth does not fear questions, only lies do. A healthy society is one where authority is challenged, examined, and held accountable. Einstein's words are a warning: if we blindly follow, we betray truth. If we dare to question, we protect it. Truth is not found in authority, but in inquiry. 9. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Intelligence is not about knowing everything, it is about adapting when things change. Life is in constant motion, and those who cannot change are left behind. True intelligence shows itself in flexibility, in the willingness to learn, unlearn, and relearn. The world's greatest minds were not stubbornly fixed, they evolved, adjusted, and grew with new knowledge. Change is not weakness, it is strength. It means you are open enough to see a new path, brave enough to walk it, and wise enough to leave behind what no longer serves you. To resist change is to resist growth. Einstein reminds us that the smartest people are not those who cling to what they know, but those who embrace the unknown with courage. 10. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. Life is a balance of time, past, present, and future. Yesterday carries lessons, to ignore them is to repeat mistakes. But yesterday is gone, and we cannot live there. Today is all we truly have, the gift of the present moment. To live fully today is to embrace life with gratitude and courage. Tomorrow is unknown, but it is the canvas of hope, the place where dreams are born and possibilities await. Wisdom lies in learning from the past without being trapped by it, living the present without wasting it, and moving toward the future with hope instead of fear. Einstein's words are a gentle reminder: life is not about clinging to what has passed or worrying about what has not come. It is about growing, living, and dreaming, all at once.